Well, hey, there. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Now, let's have a quick chat about Monique and these bonnets, honey. Okay, so Monique took to social media. You guys are familiar with Monique. She is a comedian. Okay, she's known for quite a few TV shows that she's done in her day as well, and she's also known for the big deal that she had with Netflix, and they weren't awarding her the money that she felt that she was worth. And I believe she ended up suing them. They had some type of thing going on, which they ended up paying her at the end. So Monique decided to take to her social media to discuss these bonnets. And but let me tell you guys where the bonnet conversation, from my understanding, originally started. Okay. So it started from this post that came on Facebook. And the post says, ladies, y'all gotta stop this SHI. I'm fed up. These bonnets gotta go, a whole flock of them. I couldn't even get them all. Okay. Now, mind you, these ladies are at the airport with their bonnets on, and they also have on their mask. So with these masks, I'm sure no one could truly recognize exactly who these ladies were with their mask on. So it launched a huge debate as whether or not women should wear bonnets out in public and whether they should not. So Monique took to her social media to let y'all know, listen, y'all need to be mindful about these bonnets y'all sitting up here wearing, because people may perceive you the wrong way. Don't let that be the representation of you. Okay, y'all need to stop being out here in y'all pajamas and y'all bonnets. You know, if it's sleepwear and it's for the house, let it be sleepwear and for the house. Don't be going outside your house, running to the store or anything. Take the extra time that is needed to get your hair done, or touch your hair up, put a hat on. You know, it's other ways that you guys can fix yourselves and make yourselves look a tad bit more presentable. So y'all need to be mindful of that. She said, and take this pretty much out of love. For those of you guys that know me as auntie and recognize me as auntie, then I'm speaking to you guys. And those of you that don't, you know, hopefully you receive my words with love, pretty much. You know, I'm paraphrasing what all Miss Monique said. Okay. Now, a lot of people got in the comments and said they strongly agree with Monique all day long. You know, Monique also referenced how she was raised as a child and her upbringing, and how she was when she came up and everything. You know, her parents wouldn't dare let her out the house looking no any kind of way as a child. So, yeah, she thinks that people should be mindful of that and how they represent themselves, when they go out in public. Now, a lot of people, like I said, they got in the comments, they agreed with her. They said a lot of people would not understand where Monique is coming from because those individuals do not care. So that's where they at. Now, mind you, there were some people that took to social media and gave their viewpoints, like Chad Ochocinco said that he has no issue with women being authentically them with their bonnets on. So if y'all want to wear y'all bonnets, wear y'all bonnets and do what you do. Tokyo Tony, I'm sorry, not Tokyo Tony, but Tokyo Vanity took to her social media to give a more in-depth response to what Miss Monique and others have to say. She says, I don't understand why everyone is so worried about what people look like in the airport. Y'all don't know what people going through. Everyone not traveling for a vacation or for fun. Some people are traveling to a sick loved one, for a funeral, for personal reasons. Like, some people got bigger to worry about when they land besides looking cute. On the other hand, some people just like to be comfy. They've been they've been times I guess she meant there. They've been times I look around. Excuse me. They've been times I look runway ready, and other times where I was really going through SHI within myself mentally, where I really was just existing, didn't want to live and didn't care. If you're runway ready all the time, good for you. But stay out of people's business with the unnecessary judgment. Y'all get it sickening. Monique legit said women should carry themselves with dignity in public while getting on a public platform for her 1 million followers and multi million followers these blogs have with a bathrobe on and no bra. To me, technically, more people seeing you that day with a bathrobe on and no bra versus the few hundreds who seen those girls for a short period of time in the airport with their bonnets on. Everyone is so pressed about, okay? She goes on to say, y'all aggravating me with the airport judgment. If you don't like the bonnets in public, then don't wear one, okay? Now, my thoughts about all of this. First of all, before I get my thoughts, Tammy Roman did a video because you guys know Tammy Roman does this whole Bonnet Chronicles as well. She speaks on the history. She and Monique have, as they go way back, they're really cool. And she said that she's not her auntie, but she's more like her sis. She said she understands where Mo is coming from because of how she was raised as well. You know, she said she didn't raise her daughters like that, but if her daughters run out the house to go to the gas station or something in their bonnet on, that's on them. You know, that's their decision, that's their choice to make. She says she's not trying to come out to make Monique look bad or pretty much disrespect Monique out of the respect that she does have for the friendship, but she says that she agree to disagree. And I feel like the way Tammy Roman worded that, in my opinion, it was perfect. Y'all just got to go check out Tammy's video. It's like a 10-minute video. It's not that long. So y'all can go check out Tammy Roman's video. But I really appreciated that because although I understand where Monique coming from, because I wasn't raised like that either. My mama always raised me to look presentable when you walk out the house and to speak to people when you walk in the building. Okay, speak first. Hey, you coming in here? We ain't seeing you, girl. Hey, good morning. How y'all doing? Okay, so my mama definitely raised me with manners, and I've never been a person to really just go out in public with no bonnet on either. Now I will say I went to Alabama the other day to surprise my friend because we were doing the event for her, and I had rotted my hair up and sat under the dryer. I tied it up and I was leaving it like 6 in the morning or whatever. So I put a bonnet on my head and rolled out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But I also did not get out the car either. But I feel like if people need to bonnet their hair up or tie their hair up, for me personally, I don't give a I do not care what somebody else is doing. I know Monique mentioned like, oh, my parents didn't raise me like this. My parent didn't raise me like that. I get it. Your parents raised you to go out the house presentable, yet you up here with your open marriage. I'm sure your dad didn't raise you like that. And then also, not just the open marriage or whatever you got going on, but calling him daddy or whatever you may call him. So it's like, come on now. When you're a child, you're raised to obey and do what as your parents say. But when you become an adult, in my opinion, you get to make those decisions for yourself. And I loved how Tokyo Tony read this. Like, so many people got so many other things going on in their life than to be worried about a motherfucking bonnet, in my opinion. And I just can't get with that. I can't get like leave these folks alone, let these people do what they're gonna do. Y'all sit up here talk about something. It's about how people perceive us, what they're gonna think about us, how they present it. Let me tell you something, baby. As long as I got this skin color, it don't matter what the fuck I got on. I could press my hair out to look like theirs and make that shit blonde if I want to, and it's not going to matter. Okay. So I just felt like I understand though where Mo was coming from, but most part of me is like, I'm not sure what these people do. Y'all go out there, and if that's how you want to represent yourself, then who am I to tell you not to? It don't mean that, and I think Tammy said this, and I love that she said it. It don't mean that you're uneducated. Hell, you could be a whole ass attorney, to be honest, and you got to go catch a business meeting later on that day, but you're going to be touching down at 10 a.m., but you're trying to keep your hair intact so you can look professional. You may be an entrepreneur, and you want to have your hair tight. You got to go meet some investors later on at night, but you want to keep your hair in check. So I don't know. I just felt like this whole, how you see somebody and then you just immediately assume who the fuck they are is like, I just feel like that's too much. We at an airport. Why would I need to? We at an airport. Now I will say, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never wear no bonnet though. I have definitely worn a hat, but I wear like some jeans or primarily some sweats because it be cold on that flight. I will wear some sweats with some flip flops, some I can slip on my feet quick as I go through the check. But if they gonna be sitting there for hours or whatever, and even if they not, how is what somebody else got on their body affecting you and what you about to go do for the rest of your day? How is that bothering you? And I loved another thing, how Tokyo got on the thing on her page and said, you sit up here with a whole bathrobe on with no bra, but you want to talk about how women should present themselves out in public when you are the person that got more viewers and more eyes on you. and how you sit up there on your platform and let everybody see you. And people gonna be like, well, she's sitting in the comfort of her own home. Well, I would have expected her to be dolled up a bit more if she's gonna come out and attack other people for what they have on. And let's be also clear. I feel like I believe this was a man that posted this about what women should do and how they should be. Okay, if we want to talk about how women hair is and how they should be presented, especially black women, I'm gonna need y'all black men to pull y'all pants up on your ass. How about that? Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, pants on the ground, pants on the ground. Get them up, get them up. How about that? In addition to that, I'm gonna need y'all to start walking out the house with do rags on. Let's be clear. In addition to that, stop wearing hats and keep getting your hair cut. How about that? How about y'all that's wearing these dreads out here continue to get them done on a regular basis instead of walking around with them matted up? See, y'all don't want nobody to tell y'all how it is that y'all should dress. But I guarantee you, had the Kardashians came out in bonnets, y'all would have dragged them like y'all always do, dragged them and then turned around and mimicked them and how they dress. Oh, this is cute because now they made it a style. But when a black woman does it, now it's all of a sudden it's the issue, and we got to be like this and we got to be presented like that. And I wasn't raised like this. Y'all love talk about how y'all wasn't raised yet. Some of the very acts that y'all are going out here doing, you wasn't raised like that either. Okay, I'm sure you wasn't raised to have sex before marriage, but you did. Okay, I'm sure you wasn't raised to be but you were, and probably are. Okay, so I just feel like at the end of the day, and even if that's something that you do and you did, that ain't got nothing to do with me. All I can do is wish you the best. Now, if you operate outside of character or out of the norm, if there's a position or a place where one can step into you and say, just calm down, it's gonna be all right. You don't have to go off on them. It's okay. The police is coming. You don't have to attack. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe you could step in and try and calm down the situation. But worrying about how a woman got her hair when she's about to go sit on the plane for hours and y'all don't even know where they're traveling to. Y'all don't even know where they're traveling to. They could be on a 6, 7, 8 hour flight. Why do they need to sit up there look presentable and look cute for y'all? Some others that y'all gonna be seeing on the airport when majority of the people in the airport are over here trying to make sure they don't miss their goddamn flight. Okay, and out here trying to figure out which restaurants is open so they can get something to eat. Half the time, ain't nobody thinking about nobody here. So then the thing goes back to the man that felt so bothered, okay, so bothered by the fact that all these ladies had a bonnet on their head that he felt the need to take a picture of it, post it. Why didn't you go up to them and have a conversation and tell them how loved they are or whatever that bullshit was that Monique was spilling in her post? How loved they are, how cared about. Why you ain't go up there and pour some positivity into them? And say, ooh, I would love to see what your hair look like, this, that, and the other. And I also feel like these women, if you go back and look at this image, majority of these women are not small. And it's no shade, but none of these women look small. They all look on thicker and on the heavier side. So if these were slimmer girls, a lighter tone girls, or whatever, would y'all be sitting up here putting a post up about them too? Because I don't think so. But like I said, I'm okay with standing to be corrected if somebody give me something that makes sense. But right now, nothing makes sense. None of this makes sense to me. How is what they got going on bothering you? And I genuinely feel like if these were women that look palatable to him, they wouldn't even make this damn post. They would have went on about their damn business and act like life was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about that. I just feel like leave these people alone. Let these people do what they're going to do in the airport. Maybe I would have felt differently if this was Walmart. Not really, because Walmart ghetto as fuck. Okay, Walmart, however a person go on Walmart, I genuinely don't give a damn because Walmart don't even care enough to have enough cashiers. Okay, they got these 2 sections with the self checkout and still only have 2 cashiers with all these other lanes, and lines still be long as fuck. They don't even care enough to pay their workers accordingly. So yeah, I really don't care how nobody walks up in Walmart. Now, how you walk up in Target, I may think a little differently then, girl. Okay, but you're not gonna come up in Target like this. Okay, this is Supreme. Okay, put a hat on. Okay, maybe I feel a way then, but I just ultimately. I loved Tokyo Vanity's message. I feel like y'all don't know what people be going through a lot. Y'all don't know what these folks be going through, and they just trying to get to where they gotta be so they can do what it is they gotta do. Okay, it's like y'all rally around the dumbest shit sometimes. Y'all rally around the dumbest shit, especially on black women, but I don't hear y'all rallying around and canceling some of these white women, especially these folks that may attack black women or appropriate the culture of the black people. I don't see y'all out here rallying around and canceling the ass or anything like that. But as soon as it's us, y'all got something to nitpick and find something wrong because obviously we've created some type of environment to make y'all think that shit is cool. because it's funny at our expense. So at the end of the day, I just feel like, sir, worry about you, ma'am, worry about you. Get your coin, get your money, and let me not ever see you outside with a bonnet on. How about that? Okay. Some of y'all gonna like this video, some of y'all not. I'm not gonna give a damn, but you're free to leave your comments down below. I said what I said. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, a comment, subscribe. Okay, follow me on Instagram as well as Twitter. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Okay. Bye-bye.